Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, the HCG Housewife. Today is April the 26th, 2012, and it's my round 4 P2 VLCD day 11. I'm going to put this where I can see it better. I have my notes here. I had a 0.4 release, so that's 2.2 for the round and 5.4 from my lowest. So I am dropping by ounces towards my lowest weight from this protocol. Not, unfortunately, not forever. This is about the time that it starts getting slower for me, so I'm kind of bracing myself for it. I know I've had some big losses, so I really shouldn't look forward to it slowing down, but I'm just kind of mentally preparing myself for it. But also today I weighed after I went and walked. And at Weight Watchers, I remember we learned that weighing after exercise can have a higher reading because of water retention or something. I don't remember why. But so anyway, I'm fine with the 0.4 though. I mean, you can't have, 1 pound losses or 1 point something every time. So that's okay. When I went walking today, and I walked to CVS, and I was watching the ducks along the way. I'd been seeing them flying around the neighborhood, and I kind of found their watering hole, which I knew there was a pond down there, and I figured that's where they were, but I actually saw them down there hanging out with their posse. It was funny though, because it's like I was walking along the pond, the stream, or I don't know what you would call it, creek. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, walking along it at the park there, and on my way to CVS, which, hey, that's nice though, to have such a good view when you're exercising or when you're walking somewhere. But anyway, as I was walking along, the ducks were kind of flying along with me, keeping me company. And it was funny because as soon as I got to where the school was, up a little bit, there were a lot of kids out there playing, and it's like the ducks just screeched. They didn't want to go anywhere near those kids. I'm sure those kids have tormented them. But as I got past the school, and I went up, I guess it's close to the main street from my neighborhood, the first busy street after the neighborhood, and school and everything. It was funny because I looked down, and there's the ducks again. And I did not see them along the way. And it was like they I guess they flew or something. But, they were all up there, thinking, they beat me. They're faster than me. But, they never said ready, set, go. So I didn't know that they were racing me. But it was funny. It could have been different ducks even. But in my mind, I had this little story. Kind of kept me busy as I was walking. But it was a nice walk. I had, of course, before I came back from my walk, I was at CVS for quite a while, and I was so tired. I guess I'm not used to exercise, so. But the walk up there wasn't as bad as the walk back. The walk back was a little grueling because I had so much stuff that I had 2 bags, but I'd gone just to get some makeup that I was going to get that was on sale, and I figured out a good, like I wasn't paying anything for it after my coupons and the sale and the extra care bucks and all this stuff. If you're a couponer, you understand that. But when I was there, I looked around trying to stall the walk back, I guess, and I saw some stuff on clearance, some tea bags for iced tea, and we go through a lot of that during the summer and with summer get-togethers and stuff. And then they had some cream of wheat and some lots of candy that I left that on the shelf, didn't even touch that. But I brought my husband home some stuff for his breakfast. But anyway, on the walk back, it was a little grueling because I had all that stuff in my hands. But I weighed, when I got back, because I usually weigh later in the morning, well, I guess around noontime. That's my best time for me to weigh. And I know I've tried to get out of that habit, but I fell back into it. Because it's a lower reading, I like seeing it. But when I got back, it was around noon, and I was like, oh, I know it's going to be more because of what I'd learned at Weight Watchers, so I kind of put off weighing. But I started getting really hungry, so I was like, well, I'm not going to weigh after I eat. So about 12:30 I weighed. So that could be also another reason for, a lower reading today. But anyway, I'm wearing a sundress. Well, it doesn't look so good sitting down, but I'm wearing a sundress that was too tight for me. I have two of the exact same dresses, as a matter of fact. I have this one in black and the exact same one in white because I liked them so much, and they were, so cute for the summer and springtime. And, if I go out, I put a little sweater or a little kind of a sweater thing so it hides my arms. I don't like my arms. But I was happy when I put that on, and it wasn't, it's still got in the chest. There's still some, it's got some room, but it's still a little tight too. But anyway, that's about all I have to talk about today. I hope everyone else is doing great, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.